Okay, to wrap up my Super Bowl Sunday Gears of War 3 Series 2 reviews, finishing off, say, best for last, in my opinion, the best in Series 2 and the best in the Neca Gears of War 3 figure line so far, Dominic Santiago, or Dom, I call him Dom, portrayed, by the great Carlos Ferro, who did a great job voicing this character. I believe it's pronounced Ferro. Excuse me if I'm wrong. And he did a great job voicing Dom in Gears 1 through 3. And, just awesome to finally see Dom with the badass beard and looking badass like he does in Gears of War 3. So let's get into the review. The box, same as always, Gears of War 3, 30 points of articulation. Dom includes sawed-off shotgun, the cheapest Gears of War weapon ever to see the light of day, but I've stressed that enough. And there he is. Awesome picture. On the side, another awesome picture. Look at that beard, dude. That is what a beard should be. There you go. Then on the back, pause that if you like. Then on the back, there he is. Collect them all. Clayton Carmine, Marcus Phoenix, Damon Baird, Anya Stroud, Dominic Santiago, and Augustus Cole. As always, I have the original to compare with. And there's some plastic from the box, too. That's nice. See, look at this. Look at this crap. Damn you, Neca. Alright. Just kidding, Neca. We love you. Okay, Dom, I kind of have him in like a pose there, like he's reaching out. And here's the Dom from Gears of War 1 and 2. Let's actually get him into a regular pose here. Now, if you look at his face, straighten his legs up. Come on, buddy, stand straight. And we look at his face here. Look at that beard. I keep stressing the beard. It looks so awesome. That's how Dom looked in Gears of War 3. And I was, at first, when I saw it, I was a little bit skeptical because I was like, no, it's not that good. It doesn't look... I thought the promo pictures were better. And pretty much he does look like Dom. I still have to say the hair should have been a little bit more full. It shouldn't have been, it should be a little bit bigger, his hair, but not sad. And if we actually look at his armor, he's got more of like Marcus's armor, actually, I should say. It's more closer to Marcus's armor. And you can see his veins in his arms. All the shotgun shells. And all the way down. And if we actually turn him around here. Why do they always do that? You put him in a certain position, he'll always fall. I don't know why it figures to do that to me. Whoops. Maria. I'm sorry, I have to do that joke. Dom is my favorite Gears of War character, but as you can see, look at that tattoo. That is very, very accurate. And I believe it's different. Let me actually look at the older Dom. Yes, it is different. He got it fixed in Gears of War 3. So, that is outstanding detail by Neca. It really is. And there's a side profile of the beard. I'm going to be stressing the beard the whole video. I swear to God. Turn him around here. And a detail I forgot to mention. He does have a canteen, which is cool because Dom also has a canteen, and I believe Anya has some sort... Oh, she has a... what does she have? She has a weapon clip, Lancer clip. It's cold. That's right, that has the canteen. It's just outstanding detail. I actually haven't found any problems with this guy yet. Except for the hair. The hair should be a little fuller. That's the only thing I should say. I can say that's bad. The sawed-off shotgun. He does have a... Does he? Yeah, he does. And this is what he looks like in the back. His hair is nice in the back, though. It is, longer. They're more of a shotgun shell. So this doesn't come out, right? No. He does have a hole in the back, a peg hole. Whoops. Focus. Thank you. Does have a peg hole, but... The sawed-off shotgun itself does not have a peg hole, but it does look awesome. And I do, yes, I understand what they're going with the sawed-off shotgun in Gears of War 3. Let the newer players jump in, pros like me. You know, it's to let the newer players jump in. I know, I get that, but coming from a guy who played Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 1 hardcore and multiplayer, it can piss me off. So, and the problem is, it's just, you know, you get used to winning those 1v1s with a Nash or shotgun against most people you play with, and then when an idiot like this uses this and blows your face off, it can annoy you. So, actually, I actually forgot another problem. Oh, they're pretty nice detail on his fingernails, too. It looks pretty realistic. Except that one's a little bit scratched up. So, he holds his shotgun. Pretty easy to put on. Actually, the one flaw I have found with him is he can't really hold his shotgun with two hands, and if he does, oh, actually, now that I said that, he holds it perfectly. Actually, no, he just dropped it, see? See, I could never get him to even do that, so that's the only problem I would mention, and that's why I kind of had him in the pose at the start of the video where he's kind of like reaching out. And I do actually have a poster in my living room, a 3D poster, where he actually is doing a pose similar to that, so that's another reason, I guess, but that is a problem, and I kind of wanted to do it like in the poster of Gears of War 3 where he's got it in the air, but that looks, and Anya fell. So if you heard that, I apologize. And even if you do that, it looks kind of weird. So yeah, it looks kind of weird, but I guess that's the best you could do. So that's why I kind of have him in the pose where he's kind of like crouching, looking down, and he's kind of just like that, which I think is a pretty cool pose. Articulation-wise, I think he's pretty good. His head's got a lot of movement. Actually, I should bring him closer to the camera. Goes left and right, up and down, you know, all the motion that you would like. Arms a little stiff still because I just opened him yesterday. And a special thanks again to Toys210 who actually got these guys for me because I couldn't find them here. And they go in and out. Bends at the elbow. Wrists turn left and right. Go like that. Waist swivels. Goes up and down. Legs, you know, the whole movement. All of the movement of pretty much all the Gears figures that I've reviewed today. Same pretty much articulation. So, I actually will give him the highest rating, a 9. Because I never really give figures, just same thing with video games. I rarely give a figure a perfect score. I rarely give a game a perfect score. The only game I've ever given a perfect score since being on YouTube, and I think ever, was actually Batman Arkham City. I gave it a full 10 out of 10. And I've never given I think I've given a figure once a perfect score, but this figure gets a 9. You know, like these guys here. These are the guys that earn 10s. I can't give like a 6-inch or 7-inch figure, you know, like an 8. Or like a 10 out of 10, so that's my review of the Dominic Santiago figure from Neca Toys. I think it's a great figure. And to compare this one right here, this is the Gears of War 2. And like I said, the Gears of War 3 figures are excellent figures to represent Gears of War 3. They don't really work if you compare them with the other ones, because the other ones are taller from like the Gears of War 1 series. But let's actually close up of the faces here. See if he'll focus. And as you can see, it does look like the same person, which is nice. This one's face is a little bigger than this one, but, you know, whatever. Excellent job by Neca once again. In my opinion, the best 7-inch figure company right now. Any problems with this series would probably be Baird's face sculpt and skin tone, Augustus Cole's face and some parts of his skin, like he had that one part in his neck that was like just black for some reason, and like he got burned or something. It was weird. And Anya from series 1, her face just looks weird, man. I mean, I'm actually gonna get her since she fell down. I mean, just to look at her face. I mean, look at her face. It looks weird. Like, look, her eyes are like, she looks like an alien. But anyways, they're all great figures, and they really are all great figures. So, as a full series, I will rate this series an 8.75 as a whole series. These guys run about $15 a pop, which I think is pretty decent. And, you know, Dom is the strongest one in the series. I'm not just saying that because he's my favorite character. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just being a fanboy because he's my favorite. But I'm saying he is the best figure because he's the most accurate. So thank you, Neca, for at least getting my favorite character right to the game. And I love this series. I love these figures. I cannot wait for Series 3. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Super Bowl. I hope your team wins, unless your team is the Patriots. Go Giants. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya.